Yo, what it do, YouTube? It is your boy Dom. You may know me as Coast Talk, and I'm with my special guest today and my guy.
What's going on,
Brad.
everybody? It's Coquito.
And I got my special guest with us today, man. TheRealJayVelez. Shout out to Jay for appreciating for you to start from that today. If you don't know, he's a Twitch streamer as well, and he makes good content just like the rest of us. Jay, are you drinking with us today?
Am I drinking with you? What kind of question is that? You can't come on a shot with Coquito and Dime and not have your drink.
All right, let the world know what you're drinking today,
You
man.
see me, we see what I'm rocking with.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
It's a
That's
shot
it.
with Coquito and Dime. So I got me my shot. You know, it's a little drink. We drink around here. We don't just store.
For sure, man. For sure. I like that energy, man. For the world out there, I am still finishing the Casamigos tequila. Coquito, let them know what you're drinking, man.
Well, I ended up finishing the Papa 12. I was on my loneliness, so you know what I'm saying. I just pulled it up and just filled that up. So I got me just a little bottle right here, just some little vodka right here. So that's what I'm sipping on today.
Shout out to the light liquor, man. Light liquor gang. I like dark liquor as well. But if you are new, hit the like button. Also subscribe if you're new. Comment at the end of the video. Let us know what you're drinking as well. We appreciate each and every one of your support. So now let's hop into the topic. So our special guest for Jay, I have two questions for you. The first one is, what inspired you to start streaming and making content, man?
So I mean, it's a broad answer, but it could be simplified pretty easy. I think we all kind of grew up playing video games. I've been gaming since shit before I could walk, and you know, my ex-girlfriend at the time, her little brother I almost said her boyfriend. Her little brother used to watch people stream, and I always used to make fun of him, like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, why watch people play the video game if you play?" And then, you know, I got open-minded about it a little bit, so I started, you know, watching it with him, and like this was like Cash Nasty, Pretty Boy Fredo, and then a lot of dudes in the MLB community like Boiler Boy, Healy, Carl Dude, all those dudes, and I was like, shit. I mean, I play the game, and I think I'm entertaining. I love to talk, I love to converse and meet new people, so I was like, let's give it a shot. So we literally went to GameStop, got a PlayStation camera, and plugged it up and just started streaming from there. And it kind of just took off and ran. I found out you can make some money off of it, and I was like, double whammy, sign me up.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Shout out to my guy Healy, man. He always try to get me to run 2K with him, but I'd be just so busy, so I don't have a chance. So yeah, shout out to Healy. Another question I have: you have a group that you made called Green Gang with the other few guys. If you can talk a little bit about that, that'd be dope.
Yeah, so I mean, Green Gang, I get this question all the time, and I feel like there's no like right answer. But I mean, how it started is when I started streaming. You know, you build your little loyal fan base, your family, right? That's what I consider. If you're a friend, you're family to me. You know, so built my little loyal friends up, my little group, and we needed something to call ourselves, and we had started playing 2K. And, you know, the same was like green bean. So I was like, I mean, I'm not going to rip off somebody. So I was like, when I shot it, Green Gang,
Right.
and you just keep greening. And then I was like, wait a second, this was back in NBA 2K17. So MLB 16, the show. And that's what I started streaming. So I was like, how can I correlate it? Well, in MLB 16, if you got a good PCI placement and good timing, your feedback would show green. So I was like, Green Gang, who doesn't want to get good PCI placement with good timing? And we green shots. And then it just evolved into we all like money, you know, all that good stuff. So it's just hashtag GG4L.
GG
Yeah,
for
that's
help.
a fact, man. GG4L. That's a dope thing y'all got going on over there, man. Very dope. But yeah, shout out to Green Gang. Shout out to all the content creators. And you have a great follower as well. Shout out to them as well. They're very loyal to the soil. Appreciate everyone. On to the next topic. I don't know if you guys watched the Super Bowl or not, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers went out and got the job done. They pretty much flatlined the Kansas City Chiefs.
I told you, Dom.
So, yeah, you did tell me. So I said I chose the Chiefs, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucs won.
Yeah.
But now that they won, we talked about Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. Is Tom Brady the GOAT? I'm going to ask Coquito first.
100%. Yes. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Yes.
Yes, he is the GOAT. All right, and for Jay, is he the GOAT?
I don't think there's any sport where it might be any clearer that there is a number one. A lot of sports, you have a 1A, a 1B. That's number one, and it's not close.
Yeah, man, it's not close at all. Tom Brady is definitely the GOAT, man. The dude got more rings than any other NFL team. So that just tells you himself, man.
And one of the ones that has 6 is all credit to him. He's got all 6 of them. So I mean,
yeah, man. So
gotta
shout
go
out to
with
Tom Brady and the Bucks, man, getting the job done, man. On to the next question. The next topic is Derrick Rose, man. He just got traded to New York, and he did not disappoint. Shout out to Coquito, man. He balled out, man. So let me get your thoughts, Coquito, on D Rose going to your Knicks, man.
Oh man, listen. Truthfully, yesterday, man, he looked pretty much like D Rose. The guy looked explosive. He was actually hitting some threes, which I was surprised because I know his 3-point shooting is not really all there. But I mean, I'm just excited for him to be back, man. I feel like we're missing that kind of a point guard that can kind of drive, and just a straight veteran point guard. With somebody with a similar style like him, especially with teams that been playing the Knicks a lot of times with a zone. So him alone, he's going to be able to break down the zone, help these guys get open shots, and most importantly, he's going to be there to mentor quickly. So I'm excited for him to be back, man. I'm super excited.
Yeah, man. D Rose is a bucket. Jake, let me get your thoughts on D Rose going back to New York.
I mean, I have been a Derrick Rose fan from the jump. Being a LeBron fan, it wasn't so bad to see the Heat at the time beat the Bulls and whatnot, and the Cavs and the Bulls and whatnot. But if you're not a Derrick Rose fan, you're not a basketball fan. I mean, that dude has gone through everything you can imagine, and he just will not quit, and he comes at you 100%. Seems like one of the most genuine, just down-to-earth humans. Like, you see him cry and when he talks about stuff. I think he's a great fit for the Knicks. I think RJ Barrett is going to learn from him, he's kind of like Derrick Rose, came in the league. His jump shot is not the greatest. And I think Derrick Rose, kind of worked on his game. I think he can impact him. I think they have a good young squad, man. Julius Randle. I just think he plugs in well. He just fits. He's ready to get in and go. Yeah,
man, for sure, man. D Rose is a walking bucket. Shout out to D Rose. Still looking good, man. On to D Rose, if there's any favorite moment, Coquito, can you give me your favorite D Rose moment?
Definitely, I have to go with that shot in 2015 when they just carry him. He just had the. That's by far my best D Rose moment.
Yeah, for sure. Jay, you got a favorite D Rose moment?
I mean, that's tough. I'm a big fan of his athleticism. I think that is unmatched. So off the top of my head, I'm gonna go with that dunk on Goran Dragic back when he was on the Suns. Dude, he just rose up. Why'd you jump? Get out the way.
Yeah, man, that dunk was crazy. Pretty much any dunk D Rose, like cockback windmill or that Dragic dunk, is one of my favorite moments. So I definitely agree with you on that. On to more basketball topics. Kevin Garnett, he claimed that his generation, he's not sure if his generation can play in today's NBA. That is a pretty rare topic. We always talk about this. Coquito, do you agree with KG?
Listen, that is 100% cap. 100%. All right. So all right. What I can say this, right? Maybe the players in his generation might have not been, you could say, as great as they have, like there was at that point in time. But there's no way in hell you're telling me, Iverson, that the style of basketball that they play now was the style of basketball that he played back then. There's no way in hell they're telling me he can't keep up with this basketball. Kobe Bryant for damn sure can keep up with this basketball. Rest in peace. Who else we have? We have Tracy McGrady will dog in this generation. I mean, who else? And also, and just basically any top guys that you had from just the 2000s on. He said, well, from the past 20 to 30 years or whatever the case may be, right? Yeah. So I mean, listen, that is just 100% cap, because I just think any of those guys could have balled out in this generation, and especially imagine Ray Allen playing this generation where all you have to do is chuck up threes, and they said
he'd be in Golden State right now.
Listen, man. So Kevin Garnett, that's cap.
Yeah, Jay, let me get your thoughts on that, man.
I'm not gonna cap. I was a believer in it. You usually hear it the other way, where it's like, oh, this guy couldn't play in the 90s. Right. This is the first time I've really heard, oh, the 90s, 2000s can't play now. So I bought it, but after hearing Coquito, I think there's a little bit of truth to it, in the sense, like, there's no Zions back then. I mean, who's 18, 19 years old, 280, 6'7", just jumping out the gym like that? Like, I think with the training, the diet, the just the technology and stuff that there is today. There's just a different level of athleticism. Like you saw it with guys like Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter. I mean, there's tons of athletes back then, but I feel like if you plug them in today, those guys might exceed, but some of the guys who lacked a little bit of the athleticism would kind of be stuck in the past. So it's like, I think Coquito kind of swayed me. I think he's right. I think it is more cap than fact, but I think there's a little bit of truth in there with certain players, like certain.
Oh no, yeah, 100%.
Certain play styles.
Like for example, like I can see like Tony Parker, Jason Kidd, like those guys like that, like they were great at their time, but kind of in this style of basketball, it just kind of just won't work. I think there'll be maybe all-stars, but Hall of Fame players in this generation, no, I don't think so.
I mean, everyone loves to compare Lonzo to like a Jason Kidd, and he's playing to me. He's not living up to what he's supposed to. And then
I mean, right now his brother's playing than he is. So I mean,
LaMelo is an elevated. He's the athletic version. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's all about athletic, and I think Lonzo's an athlete, but I think that slow pace. I mean, with the pace of play in today's game, with the amount of possessions they get, the fast breaks, it's a little bit different for sure.
No, 100%.
Yeah, man, for sure. My thought on that. I think KG is capping as well. Just to be honest, if you have players like Rudy Gobert at center and you got KG, you telling me Doc Rivers would not move KG to the 5 to stretch out Rudy Gobert to run a 5-out offense, basically. I found that to be crazy.
And not only that, imagine Shaq with these kind of centers that they have now. Oh my God.
He'd be talking to Rudy Gobert every day, man. And other examples, you got players like Tracy McGrady and Kevin Durant and Paul George are pretty much walking examples of that guy. They're pretty much the same person but younger. Then you got players like John Morant. He reminds you of Penny Hardaway, a stretch playmaker. Yeah. He can go slash and shoot. So I definitely think the past can definitely play in today's NBA. Would it be successful? We don't know. But if you got guys like Amari Stoudemire, Sean Murray, and then that Suns team, you see Mike D'Antoni's offense with Houston. They're pretty much the same thing as that Suns team, but they're not as it's defensive, I would say. They're just pretty much fast paced. So any system that's from in today and back in the days era that's running today, like Mike D'Antoni's system, they can pretty much play in today's NBA. That's my thoughts on that.
I agree with that.
Yeah, after that conversation, we're going to keep with the NBA. Ray Allen, speaking of Ray Allen, LeBron and Erik Spoelstra reports say that they still called Ray Allen to this day to thank him for that shot versus the Spurs. Let me get your thoughts on that, Coquito.
Man, I remember watching that moment and I remember like saying to myself, like I saw when they lined up at the free throw line, and the only thing that was like really going through my head was like, why isn't Tim Duncan or Thiago Splitter out there for a rebound? Like you're saying, they had Boris Diaw out there. So as soon as that free throw missed, and I saw Chris Bosh, I think it was Chris Bosh that got the rebound. I'm just like, oh hell no. Then it went to Ray Allen. I was like, yeah, nah, that's game right there. That's game right there. And then more or less, I mean, Tony Parker was the one to contest him. So Ray Allen just shot right over him like he wasn't even there.
Yeah. Jay, let me get your thoughts on that moment and the conversation.
So I have a question. Is this like factual? Because I did see this going around the internet. Like this is like a real legit thing, like confirmed. LeBron reached out to Ray Allen still to this day and thanks him.
Yeah, we speak on daily topics. This is a real thing.
Okay, yeah, because like I said, I saw it circulating. I just wasn't sure if it was like official, like confirmed. So my thoughts on it, really, it doesn't surprise me. I think we kind of saw it with Kyrie leaving the Cavs and then kind of reaching out to LeBron after and apologizing and saying like, yo, I was wrong. I didn't really know how to lead a team like I thought I did, yada, yada, yada. So I think it's just LeBron being, paying respect. I'm a LeBron fan. I think LeBron is just kind of reaching out and saying, thanks. It was a big shot, but I'm not one to believe in this. He saved LeBron. I don't think LeBron believes that. I don't think anyone who was there believes that. It's interesting. I don't really have.
I can't necessarily say like he saved them because I mean there still was a game 7. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes, he gave him another shot, but it was still a game 7.
How many points did Ray Allen score? Like if we had a guy who scored 40. And then we had a guy who hit the 3 to tie the game. Did he win the game, or did the guy who scored 40? Like the guy who scored 40, those just don't matter anymore. His 40 points are just irrelevant.
Yeah, of course.
He made a shot. He gets paid millions of dollars. He's considered arguably the best shooter ever. You got Steph Curry coming for the title, Reggie Miller and stuff. There's some great shooters, Larry Bird, but Ray's up there. He did what he does. Like that's what he's supposed to do.
He practiced that in his sleep. So
Bosch got the rebound, right?
Yep. Yeah, you got a point there. We're gonna come back to the NBA, but there's another topic that might be kind of interesting here. That do you guys remember the guy that streaked on the field for the Super Bowl? So
Nick Merckx and Courage.
The funny thing is that all of this was a setup. The guy betted on himself as a prop bet, $50K, that there will be a streaker to run on the field during the Super Bowl. And what do you know? He did it, and his friend helped him. So of course he got arrested. But there was a rumor payout that he made $375K just for that attempt and being successful. So let me get your thoughts, Coquito, on him finessing the system and actually working.
Wow, see that part I did not know. I thought it was like that somebody paid him the $50,000 to go and do it. I mean, listen, that's pretty fucking dope. But only if that 300 whatever thousand he made, if he doesn't have to pay that much to bail himself out, then it's all worth it. Because listen, truthfully, Dom, if you would have paid me 50,000, I would have went out there like Patrick did in the SpongeBob movie when he was flying down with just my cheeks out with a flag on, man. I would have. I was just saying, but yeah, I mean, listen, all props to it, man. I hope he's out soon, and I hope he don't have to pay that much in fines.
But yeah, rumor has it that he has got out and he was recorded himself at the strip club throwing ones. Jay, let me get your thoughts on the whole thing, man.
I mean, first of all, why would we put it past Coquito to run with his cheeks out? You know, that's something he would say, and I really feel he would do it.
Coquito's crazy.
I'm not gonna cap, Coquito. I'm right there with you, bro. Pay me 50. I'll do a lot for 50, bro. I'll do a lot. I've done a lot for 20. I'll do a lot for 50.
Yeah, that's 50K we talking about, man.
Yeah, no, I done a lot for $20 is what I meant, not 20K. I ain't got it like that.
Oh, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Listen, if you could do something for $20 for 50,000, forget about it.
Oh, 50K, you get me to do a lot, but I think it's genius. 50K on the prop bet, like you said, 347,000. They said he paid like 1,000 to get out of jail, and I think 347 was after the 1,000 to get out. So obviously he's gonna get taxed. Dude, if he walks away with 200 grand, that's unbelievable for him to get some TV time.
Shout out to Bitcoin and Dodge, because I know that's where he put some of that money.
Oh, yeah. To the moon.
To the moon. We're going to end it off with this topic. Back to the NBA. Coquito, if there's anything you could do, can you give me your favorite NBA moment?
So, all right. So this was kind of tough right here because I didn't kind of want to go with like a generic favorite NBA moment or whatever the case may be. So I went with a moment that was most had me out of my seat the most, and definitely is when Insanity came to the Garden, man. I don't think there was no other energy that could match that Insanity energy that was in the Garden when he was just going crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Probably I would go with the first shot when he played Toronto. When he hit the game winner Toronto, top of the key. That's when it started, right there, man. Yep. So shout out to NBA champion Jeremy Lin. Jay, could you give me your favorite NBA moment?
My favorite NBA moment. I mean, I could probably get a little bit creative, kind of like Coquito, but I'm gonna stay to the roots here. Game 7, 2016. The block. The shot. The ring. Cleveland, this is for you. Leave it there. What else more is there to say?
Yeah, that was a dope moment, man. That was a dope moment for sure. There's a bunch of moments I could go with. But I'm gonna go with two of them. One of them for sure is my favorite player, Tracy McGrady's 13 points in 30 seconds against the Spurs. That was just incredible to watch. No one knew that he was going to do that, and no one thought that Houston would win. Greg Popovich damn near almost had a heart attack screaming at the Spurs defense. It was an incredible moment. And the other one is Steph Curry's shot against the Thunder from almost half court, and he crip walked on the Thunder in the Thunder arena, bro. That was just one of my favorite moments ever, man. That was just crazy.
And you get the call out, bang!
Mike Brady, shout out to Mike Brady, man.
That. Yeah, you cannot beat that call. I don't despise Steph, but I'm a LeBron fan. We all know if Steph didn't exist, Bron's probably got 10 of these bitches in his room. that call. I love Steph. I mean, I have an emote for it in the Twitch chat. Bang! You can't beat it, bro. It just gives you chills when you think about it. And to play off on what you said about McGrady, the shots he was hitting were just ridiculous, dude. Yeah. Like, it's not even human. Like, Popovich is getting mad at me. I'm over here. I'm his dentist, bro. I saw what he ate for dinner 3 nights ago. What else you want me to do?
Man, Tracy definitely had Hall of Fame blinders and dead eye activated on that moment, bro. Like, it was no way you could contest it better. And he had takeover. Double take, man. Double shot created takeover. Double shot created takeover, man. Like, that was insane. There was no way you could play better defense. And that Spurs defense was really good back in that time. So, I don't know about y'all, but all of these old memories got me feeling old, and I think I need a shot. So, let's go ahead and pour up our shot glasses, man.
Yes, sir.
You see, I came with the big boy.
But
we ain't a bitch, so we'll fill it up so y'all know it's a real shot. All right.
Oh, damn.
I like that energy, man.
Oh my God, that's strong. That's strong. Yeah. You might have to cut this one out. You know, we might have to go for a take 2 because this one might not go down so well.
Welcome to the podcast, man. No retakes.
I love it. I love it. I really appreciate you guys for having me. You said thank you for coming. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. You are our first guest, man. So you should be.
I'm honored.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Right to kill the Hennessy. Like, that's all I had. It's gone.
Before we take these shots, I'm going to go around the room. Coquito, I'm going to ask you first. I didn't ask you this. I didn't give you this on the list, but if you can tell anybody to watch this stream, if you can give them any type of inspiration or any advice, what would you give them? Anybody watching this video can feel inspired, and they probably want to do the same thing we do. Trust me, this happened to me on my other channel, so I want to go around the room and get
that. I mean, definitely the best tip like I can give you, or just give anybody, it's pretty much, I mean, just stay true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? If there's something that you want to do, you just have to take the leap and do it. I mean, you can't be discouraged by like not getting viewers, nobody subscribing, nobody watching. You know what I'm saying? Because the problem with streaming and doing YouTube nowadays is that there's so many big YouTubers and big streamers that they make it seem like it's so easy to get these numbers. You know what I'm saying? They'll upload a video 1K in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So people see that and they go, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? I can do that too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm better than him. I feel like my personality, whatever the case may be. But I mean, just the main thing is just don't get discouraged and just keep going forward. Do it for you. Don't do it for, in a sense, for the other people. You know what I'm saying? Do it because you love it and you have fun. And as long as you have fun and you keep doing it, the views and all that stuff will just come along by itself.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. I love that right there. Jay, it's up to you, bro.
I mean, I honestly, that's a tough act to follow right there. But kind of just building off what he said, and you know, I'll come with a little originality, another viewpoint. My thing is just who you surround yourself with.
Right.
Everybody's gonna, well, not everybody, but a lot of people are gonna shit on you for it, bro. They're gonna make fun of you. Oh, you're a nerd. Oh, you're lame. Oh, it's never gonna work out. Surround yourself with people who believe, bro, who support. You know, everyone's always looking for those 3 viewers on Twitch to get their affiliate. Ask 3 homies, yo, can you pull me up on your laptop? You don't even have to watch.
Right.
And just stay dedicated to the grind. Stay true to the grind. Coquito said it best. Don't do it for numbers. Don't do it for views. Don't do it. It's cool to get inspired by Ninja and by Nick Merckx, but understand that that's a lot of work. I mean, those dudes have been doing this for 10 years. Like, that didn't happen overnight. And they've opened the door to where it doesn't take as long anymore. Like, they had to put in that 10 years. Like, now you really, if you are dedicated to the grind and you do more than just stream, you can't hit start and stop. You got to do more, dude. Be on social media, involve yourself with a group, a family, get some close-knit friends, collab, get ideas, take criticism, all of that stuff. Like, you have to understand, if someone's criticizing you, it's probably because they want better for you. Now, if they're just telling you suck, you could very well suck, but that's not really going to help you get better.
Right.
So, you know, just who you surround yourself with is honestly the most important thing to me. And it's kind of like double backing, but Green Gang was like a little group, and we actually like officially launched as like an organization in April of 2020. And the reason being is because it's easier to grow together, and it fit with Green Gang. Again, everything green grows, bro. You plant a tree, it grows. money, it grows. If you eat your veggies, you grow. So it's just like it's easier to grow together, man. Find some friends, find some people who are doing the same things as you, who have the same interests as you, who just want to see you succeed. Great example is Dime and Coquito. Dime has surrounded himself with people that want to see him do well, and this dude will not stop grinding. So when you're watching this and you get inspired now, because if you get inspired in 6 months when Dime is blown up, you're like, damn.
Yeah, man, for sure. I appreciate that, man. Definitely. Both of your quotes were very much the same advice I would give. One of my famous quotes is R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, the marathon continues, man. No matter what, you got to grind, man. You have to grind. So when you see people like me with the little crowd that I got, basically I've been putting in work for a while now, man. And I stopped basically due to mental health because I feel like I wasn't getting that type of view. But I came back after I realized my regular job wasn't good enough. And I know what I wanted to do, which was make content. So that's why I pushed myself to make 3 or 4 videos a day, start 3 other podcasts, stuff like that, man. And, for the other quotes is make friends, not enemies. You have to make a lot of friends because that's networking. And when they respect you or not, they're going to stop by your streams and show support and, hey, follow this guy, watch his content, stuff like that. So you got to stay focused on what you really want to do. Chase your dreams, man, because, dreams come true for sure, man. Definitely. So I appreciate both of your aspects, man.
And most definitely, I feel like one of the best ways to network yourself is just stopping by. Like you see somebody with low viewers, hey, what's up, bro? How's your stream? How's it going? You know what I'm saying? Listen, it don't hurt to support and help each other grow. So I mean, just a small thing like that can go a far way. So
and it's free. That support is free. That subscribe button is free. So make sure you hit that. The like button is free. That helps. If you like Dime, if you like Coquito and like what they're doing here, that one like might get it on the recommended for somebody else to see, and now they watch it and then they do the same thing, and now the creators that you support for free, no one's asking for monetary contribution from you, now they're able to get the love that they should get. And just to play off of one thing that Dime said, mental health, extremely important, man. People think it's a game, people think it's a joke. That's like the biggest thing for why someone will succeed or fail in almost anything. If you're not strong up here, it don't matter how much muscles you have or how much money you have or anything. You got to keep this sharp. You got to keep this healthy. And doing that is engaging with friends, meeting new people, getting new viewpoints, staying open to stuff. So big shout out to Dime for that one. That resonates with me. That hits home.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and raise your bottles, man. This is cheers to a great episode, man. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Coquito for this episode. I appreciate all of y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
So let's go ahead and take our shot, man. Salute. All right, and we out.